Hello everybody, Steve Mayne here, and this is the Daily Storm. Basically, I go into Here's a Storm, play Daily Quest. That's pretty much it. Today, I am playing Leoric, because my quest is to play 8 games, and I have not played the King of the Undead for a while. I'm pretty sure that's his title, King of the Undead, Dead King, something like that. Well, somebody will let me know somewhere, sometime, eventually. So anyway, I've stumbled around enough here. I'm gonna queue up for a match, and once we're in, I will queue up for. I'm gonna try this again so we can do it in English. I'm gonna queue up for a match, pause the video, and then once I'm about in, I'm going to come back and rejoin you and talk about the teams a little bit. So I will see you folks in just a second.
All shall suffer.
Alright, we're about halfway into the Battlefield of Eternity. Figured I could talk about the teams. We've got Leoric, Tassadar, Artanis, Lili, and Thrall going up against Johanna, Morales, Abathur, Tyrande, and Murky. This is going to be a very interesting game. Part of me wants to call it a little one-sided, but then again, I have seen Murky and Abathur pushing lanes and destroying an entire wall without... I think I put a game up on my channel a couple days ago where an Abathur left unattended just completely wrecked a lane, allowing our team to win over the other team because they just completely ignored him and went after the rest, spent the entire match going after the rest of us. So we are going to have to watch out for that, and we're going to have to watch out for Murky, who if you ignore him and just let him go lane push, he's going to run right up to your core and beat it to death. So this is going to be a challenge, I think. They've got Johanna Morales. They do not have a lot of damage. They have a lot of lane push. I mean, Abathur can certainly improve their people with damage. But him and Murky together, if they go for a strict, we are going to beat your lanes to death. God, even if they give us the middle objective, even if they let us just take the objective every round, I don't know. I mean, the more I think about this, this is probably going to be a pretty close game. At least it's going to be interesting, I think. So let's see how this works. Using Abathur, I'm going to start off with Reanimation. Gather regeneration globes will increase my health regeneration by 1.5 every second. So Artanis has gone top, and he is aware. I am aware. I am going to go bottom. It's me and Thrall on the bottom, Artanis and Tassadar up top with Lili. I was wondering where she was going to go, but ultimately I think top was probably the better choice. Actually, if everybody wants to go top, I will solo bot. I don't know how well I will do. Tassadar is calling for a retreat already. Tyrande is down. So first blood goes to our team. Rather spectacular. So we've got Murky and Abathur in the bottom lane. And I'm going to say this because I have had questions about it. Some people have asked me, like they've said, like, why do you go after Abathur's... I'm not going to kill that. Why do I go after his leeches or larvae or maggots or whatever the hell those things are? Why do I try and get rid of them? The reason is, that's not going to function at all. I'm going to have to heal up. Okay, I do not attack nearly fast enough. Alright, we have a Murky go. The reason I go after those things is we are pushing everybody else back, but as long as those are actually in the fight, Abathur will be getting experience for his side. So it's just a habit I like to get into, in that if I am not basic attacking my opponent, I am going to be basic attacking those things. Because I do not want them to be getting experience for him.
Let us conquer.
Alright, our... Ooh, that was a miss. Jump over here. Wait for Lily to heal me. I cannot get into that fight. I am pushing Morales back. Fortunately, their Jaina is coming to help her. Ah! Alright. Actually, oh man, I would have hoped we could have at least gotten a kill out of that. I mean, we're on the side of the thing I prefer. Oh wow, I whiffed the hell out of that. I need to get out of Tacidar's way. Ugh. Get over here.
It shall be done. Your injuries are severe.
Yes, I noticed. So, wow, they are doing a spectacular job. I am going to take increase hope from Drained Vessel. Ooh, that was a whiff and a half. So Artanis is moving in. Our Immortal has taken a hell of a beating. Mostly from Murky. We need to get over there and just start swinging. If we know that, yeah, because we are now outpacing them. We have more damage than they do. We can certainly outpace their Immortal killing. Come on, Artanis, you hit faster. Alright, well. Where's he going? He's going top. Artanis and Tassadar. Alright, well, we did prevent them from getting into the healing orbs they needed out of that. Yeah, that's the other thing you need to get rid of with Abathur, is his hat will also give him experience.
Your service is noted. Capture this mercenary camp.
So Thrall and I are gonna grab this really fast. We got Lily coming up behind us. So you can see, like, Leoric does not hit quickly. But I hit for a ton. Raid in here. Get up here and grab this. I am going to increase the range of Skeletal Swing. Oh no, I've been stunned. I managed to heal off the Tyrande there pretty decently. Johanna's coming back up here to help. I'm going to let Johanna give me some help because, hey, that's nice of her. Alright, let's go grab this. come on down here and start pushing. Let Johanna heal me up again. She's going to chase me like this. I'm going to let her. Going to push Harley Quinn out. And Artanis is push. Somebody is still attacking that thing, and they're going after Murky. Ping up here. We need Artanis up top.
Our glory radiates through this land. Let us conquer. I will end this land.
Yeah, we need him to do it. He is so much faster in it than I am. So the enemy team has managed to grab their heroics. They didn't get a lot out of that immortal though. Can I use this thing? Never tried. Nope, can't. I'm going to take March of the Black King because it hits hard and heals. Somebody grab that. We need to focus Morales. We really, really do.
It shall be done. Rule is eternal. Your loyalty.
Try to get that out. Alright, let's get in here. So either we are going to defend or attack, but we have to pick one. Honestly, I think we should attack because, you know, that is my preference, but okay, so when I said we need to focus Morales, and Tassadar said, no duh, why is he not helping me? Two of them are dead. Let's get in there and get this thing. Okay, so Artanis is... So we have done a much better job that time of taking everything out. There goes Tyrandy. I'm awesome with that. Okay, let's get over here and just start killing. All right, that was what I wanted. That worked out. I will peel. You guys kill the thing. I'm going to take Burning Rage. We're getting in these big team fights, and even if I get to tag in on the Immortal, it'll start doing more damage to him than the rest of us. Although we do have a Murky up top. Alright, thank you, Artanis. I'm going to take this out so they can't use it anymore. And I'm going to murder this thing. Kinda wish Thrall had taken Earthquake. I took March of the Dead King, and Earthquake would have been a really nice compliment to it. I am running out of mana, but I am spectacular for everything else. Oh wow, we have just push this thing all the way up here. This.
I must recover my strength. Your service will be rewarded. You have the soul of a warrior. At once.
Alright, let's get out of here. Everybody mount up, dude. Oh, okay, throw down a wall, that'll work too. Everybody back out. Get out. I am trying to buy you all time. Why is it? Why is it that when I go back to give my team an escape, they turn around and follow me? I wish they would stop doing that. Let's see. I'm going to take... I'm going to take... I don't really hit that hard. I'm going to take second skeletal swing here, which means it'll do less damage, but it will hit for free. And in this particular instance, since it also heals me, will be really useful. Or no, I didn't take that, did I? No, I did not take the one where it heals me. I took the thing where my Drain Hope does better. We're going to come in here and hit the cup. I say it's not letting me hit the cop. Get in here. I'm gonna push back. The wall.
As the shadows shift,
That was an awful miss. Alright, I'm going. Alright, we've got this one pretty well hammered. Once we managed to finally start working together and figure out what we were doing.
we have withstood this challenge.
And it's once our team actually figured out how to work together on this one, we were doing okay. Teamwork and communication. That's all it really takes.
Gates of heaven shall lie in
So this is,
beneath my feet.
yeah, I don't know. Let's just come in here and start swinging for the core. Lovely heal from Lily. And a good game for everybody. Nice. That was really close there at the beginning. I didn't know how we were going to do because, like I said, it's like the enemy team seemed to be working really well together and we had people doing the wrong job. I was going after the Immortal Art and Artanis was kind of pushing everybody away. And once we kind of switched roles there, I think we ended up doing a much better job. Let's take a look at the stats here. I'm just kind of curious how we... Ooh, siege damage, top of the... Whoa. I should not be that much higher than Abathur. Or Murky. Wow, that's... Their Johanna took way more damage than I did, but then I get that she just eats damage. She was very good at being like right in the middle of everybody. Hero damage, not so much, but seriously, that isn't right. Especially Artanis being up there too. Like these two guys, although their Abathur's hero damage was, so he was accentuating his party and letting Murky siege. So that's not too bad, I guess. Their Johanna got 12 kills, or 12 assists, 1 kill. Nice. Like they were doing a good job. Like they had more kills than we did. Just generally, I think this game came down to like right there at the end, our team figuring out like, okay, this is what we need to be doing. These are our roles, and we need to follow into them. Whereas with them, like clearly, Abathur was doing a really great job with hero damage by buffing up the rest of his team and putting a hat on everybody. And Murky was doing a lot for his team with siege damage, but I think, and I'm pretty sure Murky was the one taking down the Immortal while the rest of the team was keeping us distracted. And I think that was what it was, is they had a really good plan there that would have worked if we hadn't started talking to one another. And I think that's one of the really important things about this game. Like, even like, yes, Tassadar was a little snippy when I said we need to focus Morales. But at that point, like, there were a couple of times where I'm chasing Morales down and nobody else on my team is with me. And our Leoric is amazingly slow. He is really slow. That's why he has the Wraith Walk, because it helps him catch up. But that ends up being, kind of a problem. So, like, where I'm trying to catch Morales, who, I didn't have Artanis or Tassadar with me, we didn't really communicate well on our ultimates, because March of the Black King is really great, except, and it makes me unstoppable. I can just keep going, but Tassadar's wall will get in my way. The Sundering will slow me down. I really think... I don't remember what Tassadar's other ultimate is. The wall may have been the best choice here. But I really think, especially with Leoric having Purifier Beam, I really wish Thrall had gone with Earthquake. Although this may be like a new Thrall, because I think Thrall is free this week, and these look like all of his upper tier towers, so he may not have had access to Earthquake just yet. But like Earthquake makes everything around him move super slow and just drags it down. And we could have been dropping Force Walls, like we could have dropped March of the Black King and Purifier Beam on the opponent's stuff and just destroyed them. So again, like I really like it when you can communicate with your team and talk to them, and it's really important. And it's something I'm working on. I know I need to do better about it. But we really need to be able to say, hey, we need to do this. Hey, why aren't we doing this? What can we do to do better? And when somebody does that, as long as they're not being a jackass about it, and I hope I wasn't a jackass in this video about it. If they're not being a jackass, I think you can do a pretty good job working together. That is my Leoric build. I will go through the talents really fast. I didn't go through. There's a reanimation. Like I said, every time I gather a health globe, it gives me 1.5 health a second regeneration, and it makes me regenerate from death quicker. Willing Vessel, I suck health off my opponent with my W, and this just makes it better. Even when I'm dead and I'm using it to come back faster, it makes that better too. Although sometimes if there's going to be a lot of minions, I'll take the ability that lets me lets my swing, my Q, heal me for every target it hits. Excuse me. Ghastly Reach, I like Ghastly Reach. It increases my swing by 25%, means I can hit more stuff, which again goes really great with the I heal myself every time I swing my weapon. March of the Black King is, I prefer it to Entomb. I know a lot of people think Entomb is the superpower awesome, but I like March of the Black King. It does a lot of damage with each swing. If you can tag somebody 3 times, you can really just drop them like a rock. Burning Rage, because I knew we were going to do team fighting, and because it just helps against the Immortal if I end up in there. It does damage to everybody around me. Renewed Swing, I took this time because none of the other... This is the one where like it's kind of open to what my opponent is doing and how I'm going up against them and what they're doing. And I took Renewed Swing here because being able to use Skeletal Swing just twice in a row really fast. And the second swing is free, but it's 50% damage. It's still really great, and once again would be really awesome if I had taken the other one. Here, I would have taken the improved March of the Black King. I don't always take the improved Storm upgrade for the Heroic, but for this one I always do, because in addition to it remains exactly the same, but when I'm done, it automatically casts Drain Hope on every enemy in range. Or every enemy hero in range, and it just starts regenerating health really, really fast. Gives me back 25% of my health with this particular boost. 20% of my health for every target it hits over. I think it's like 3 or 4 seconds. I think it's like 3 seconds maybe, over 3 seconds, and it will just cap your health off. I have literally gone from single-digit hit points to full up at level 20 by the end of the 3rd step because of that. And it is extremely funny when your opponents have the Lost Vikings. I know that technically you're not supposed to take a power because it's hysterical. That's one of the few times where it's really worth doing. But, there you go, folks. That's my build for Leoric. That's the game. Thank you for tuning in. I do appreciate you watching. I hope you had a good time. I'd love to hear some comments from you. What did you think of the build? What do you think of the hero? Have you played Leoric, and what has happened to you, and what kind of builds do you use? I'd love to hear any advice you have, for maybe I could play him a little bit better. That would be great, too. While you're down there, if you wouldn't mind liking and subscribing, I'd appreciate that as well. You guys have a great day, and I will talk to you all next time.